Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and today I wanted to come on here and do a makeup related video talking about a topic that I'm just now getting into really, which is luxury makeup. So I know a lot of people won't dip their toe into luxury makeup because of the price of a lot of these luxury brands, but I think luxury makeup doesn't have to necessarily be a brand that sells really expensive product, but it's more of the feel of the brand. And I think price does play a part in that too. So I'm going to talk about eyeshadows first right now. I've recently gotten all of these products within the last couple months because there's been some really great sales, and that's the main push I've had to start venturing into luxury, more higher, luxury brands, because they've had sales, and the price is one thing that has really kind of stopped me from buying products from them, kind of deterred my decision to get products from luxury brands because of the exorbitant price range. So for me, the reason I haven't tried a whole bunch of luxury brands is the price. Now, since there's been many different sales, and then we just had the Sephora spring sale, I decided to go ahead and pick up some luxury products that I've been wanting to try based on recommendations from some YouTubers such as Morgan Turner or Kelsey Brianna J, I believe her name is, as well as Michelle, I want to say Michelle Wang or Wang, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but I watch her too as well, and they talk about a lot of luxury products. So based on some of their recommendations or thoughts, also Mel Thompson, she talks about some luxury products on her channel as well. So just looking off of their channels, I thought, why not pick up some luxury products? So that's what I've done. So I'm going to show you guys my start of my luxury eyeshadow palettes. Now, that doesn't mean, go out and buy luxury products if that's not you. I never thought I would be venturing into these luxury products because for me, they were just too expensive personally. But if you find something on sale, I think it's always cool to try out something that could be considered more luxury or very, very high end. Now, for me, high-end versus luxury has to do not only with the price, but also the feel of the brand. So, for example, I would say like Anastasia and Huda Beauty are high-end brands, or Melt, like their prices are more high-end, but I think they're just a little bit more accessible to people, like the average person, and just more like well-known, and people can get them easily, and they're very popular. So, not to say that these luxury brands aren't popular, they are very popular, but the thing that makes them a bit different, I think, includes like the packaging or the feel of the site, or they might be connected to a clothing brand that's already a luxury clothing brand. So that's kind of where I see the difference. But I think you can also put in higher end brands in this category as well. And I should definitely do one with my higher end palettes as well. But for this one, I'm only focusing on the luxury products that do have that more pricey price tag coming along with the product, and seeing if these products are worth it or not. So I've been trying all of these products so far. I've tried almost all of these products except for one, so I can give you a brief review. Some of them I've only tried once, some I've tried more than once, but this is just how, like a starter kit of luxury products. What brands should you go to? Okay, so I'm going to start with the first brand I have here, which is Natasha De Nonna. Now, Natasha De Nonna does have quite a high price range for their products, and these are the two eyeshadow palettes I have from Natasha De Nonna. As you can see, they're just the minis, and so these ones aren't actually very expensive, but you do see that these are pretty tiny for what you're getting for $25. So these are $25. This one I actually got on sale for $12.50. I like it so far. It's not her most highest rated mini palette. A lot of people did not like this one. I think it's fine. I don't think it's the best, and it doesn't deter me from buying more for her brand, because I already knew going in that this didn't have as many good reviews, but I still wanted to dip my toe in, and it was $12. So this was the first luxury eyeshadow palette that I ever bought from a brand that I consider to be a luxury makeup brand, even though this one is not that expensive. Same goes for this one. I bought this one as soon as it launched from Sephora. This one is also $25. You only get 5 shades, and it's a mini, so that's what this one looks like. Beautiful palette with 5 shades in it. And what drove me to this was the color scheme. I think this one is really, really nice. I love it a lot. This shade right here though, if you're of a deeper skin tone, it really doesn't show up. It doesn't really show up on me, and I'm more like a tan. Sometimes I'm in like the medium tan for brands, or tan deep. So if you're deeper than me, I definitely would say that shade is not going to show up. This shade was a little underwhelming, but these three here, this one, and this one, I really love, especially this shade here at the end that is called, which one is this? Is this Pixie? Maybe, I'm not sure. But it just looks so like wet and glittery and shiny and beautiful on the eye. So this is another one I got from Natasha De Nonna, $25. These are the only two eyeshadow palettes I have from Natasha De Nonna. I do not have any of her big palettes. Again, like I said, I'm scared to buy something that's like $129, but these little mini ones are right up my alley. And I like that you have like a concise color story that you can use to make a look. You're not going to get a whole bunch of variations. I mean, with this, you're either going to get pinky or gray or a combination of those two. And with this one, you're going to get something either purple or neutral. So you get those basic looks, but I think that they're both pretty nice palettes. I like this one a little bit more than the other, but yeah. I do have a bigger palette coming though, because the Tropic palette from Natasha De Nonna, which is one that's $129 regularly, has been on sale for a few weeks now, and I got it for $64. So that will be coming soon. I know that one isn't as highly rated as some of her other palettes either, but I figured, why not? It's on sale, and I can try out the brand without paying $129. So $64 is still getting up there. $64 is a lot for an eyeshadow palette. That's when it's starting to get super expensive. I mean, like expensive too, in my opinion. But I'm gonna try it out. I know some people said that that's not her regular formula, but it's still, I'm just venturing into the brand. So, yep, Natasha De Nonna is my first like recommendation. I think it's one that is luxury, and a lot of people would like, sort of like the products. So Natasha De Nonna is the first one. Alright, so the next brand I'm going to mention is one I just tried this year, actually just this past month, which is, oh, excuse me, sorry. If you guys see a lot of shine on my skin, I'm sorry, this is really off topic. I just got this Kosas tinted face oil today, and I'm trying it out, and it gives like a lot of shine on the face, I'm noticing. So I didn't set my face with powder because I wanted to see what this did if you didn't want to set your face with powder, and it is an oil foundation, so you know it's gonna look probably oily, but I do like the way it looks. It gives a nice dew. I do think you need to set it down with the powder though, which I don't know how it would perform with that powder, but alright, sorry, that was so off task. But the next brand I'm talking about is Marc Jacobs. Again, I just tried Marc Jacobs this month. They had an amazing sale on the Marc Jacobs beauty site, so I went ahead and picked up two palettes from Marc Jacobs. I picked up the editorial palette, which looks like this. It's just all black on the outside, and inside you have this little covering. And I think that's one thing about luxury brands, is you have more luxury packaging, which goes into it. And also Marc Jacobs obviously is a luxury clothing brand as well, so definitely that goes into the price and just have the luxury feel, and it's connected to that brand. So that definitely makes sense to me to think of this as a luxury product. And this is what these shades are. So you get a pretty neutral palette with, like, you know, that pop of that shimmery gold, and also this like deep green. I've only used this palette once. I can say I did like it when I used it. And that's the thing about luxury products. That's beautiful. Like, that looks like liquid gold right there. But it wasn't anything like mind-blowing. Again, I only used it once though. But I can say that that shimmer is gorgeous. Looks like liquid gold for real. And I really did enjoy using it. I think I got a beautiful look with it. These ones I got for like half off as well, so that's really great. I think the retail price for these are like $50, $60, around that price range. So you get, what, 7 shades for $60, $50. Again, luxury pricing. And I do like this packaging as well. I think it's very sleek and easy. And the second palette I got is called the Electric palette, and that's the back. So you see the colors there. This one actually came shattered, and I've been having this issue recently. A lot of my palettes, like 4 or 5 palettes recently have become shattered. I don't know if that's an issue with the delivery. Yeah, it definitely is an issue with the delivery, because it's been different sites that my packages have come broken. And I know these are not essential, you know, items to be buying right now, and I've tried not to. Well, I've been buying a lot, but I still just would hope that, you know, people are being cautious with people's packages because you have something fragile in them. But this is how this one looks. As you see there, this shade right here completely shattered. I didn't even get to use it, and it got into all the other ones. So what I had to do was I had to pop all of these out, clean the palette with soap and water because it was glitter everywhere, and then I had to scrape the first layer off of almost all of these, and then I put them back in. They're not glued back in because I don't have any like super glue right now, and so I'm not going to try to tilt it over, but that's what it looks like. I'm quite upset about it. I did email Marc Jacobs, but I haven't checked my email since then. Did I use this one yet? I did use it. I went ahead and used it and tried to see, and it came nice. I had a pretty nice look with it, but it was very disappointing to have that shattered like that. And I don't know if that's a fault of the not being packaged nicely, or if that's the fault of the how it was delivered through the UPS or the post office. Yeah. But sadly, that one came shattered. But I do like the formula so far, what I've had time to try. I've only used both of them once, so yeah. Alright, so the next brand I have sitting here that I've bought from recently, again, this year, is Pat McGrath. So the first 2 items I bought from her site were these 2 items, and I bought these during her, like, VIP sale that she had, or whatever it was called. So I bought this one, which was $28. It has 5 shades in it, and they're all like shimmery, glittery shades. Very beautiful. I'll swatch one. There. Gorgeous shade. Very reflective, beautiful, good color payoff. This was $28, I believe. Plus, it was 20% off. So, that was great. And then I also got this mini palette in what is this called? Bronze. Oh, platinum bronze. That's what it's called. Platinum bronze. And it looks like this on the inside. It has the little plastic overlay, and then it has 6 shades, all neutral colors. So it looks like that. This one was half off already, and then you also got a percentage off. So as you can see, I'm getting all of these things on sale. And this one's really nice. I've used it already once, tried it out, and I really liked it. I think it was beautiful. I've also used this one twice, so I really liked the shimmer shade in here. And then the last thing I got from Pat McGrath was one of the big palettes. These are the ones that are super expensive. When you think Pat McGrath, like expensive, this is what you kind of think of. So this one was $28, I believe, with percentage off. This one regularly is $65, and then it was half off, and then it was another 25 or 20% off. And then I got this one 20% off, and it comes in this beautiful packaging. This is the Mothership 5, and it's very luxurious, very beautiful. Sorry that it's so dirty. I cleaned it when I got here, but yeah. And the inside looks like that. It's just absolutely gorgeous. You get those special shades down here. You get some nice mattes and some other shimmers, and it's just a beautiful palette. And I've used this one already and when I got ready about last week, and I really enjoyed it. Especially those like duochrome shades are just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very satisfied with this as well. And also the packaging is just beautiful. These bigger palettes retail for $125, but again, I got this for 25% off, so I paid like 90 something, like 93 plus tax and stuff. So Pat McGrath is one I would also recommend, along with Marc Jacobs, along with Natasha De Nonna. If you're getting into luxury brands, those are some good options for sure. And so far, I've liked all of them so far. I think I'll tell you my favorite at the end, so let me keep going. The next one I've gotten just recently from Sephora during their VIB spring sale is this little Charlotte Tilbury quad. Okay, this one is the one in green light, so it's the green monochromatic palette, and it looks like that on the inside. This is another palette that came with a shade completely shattered, and I believe it's the Postal Service. I really appreciate them, obviously, during this pandemic, and this is why I haven't like made a big deal out of it. I haven't called up there or nothing like that. I just repressed it myself. Again, it is kind of disappointing because it's a luxury product and you want it to stay looking luxurious, but that shade came completely like out of the pan when I opened the package, and so I just pressed it back in. I'm not going to contact Tilbury's brand because I did just press it back in and it looks fine and it worked fine. So there you go. I really like this one. I think these shades are beautiful. They're gorgeous on the eye. Really nice, and I do really enjoy this one. I've only used this once, so there you go. Alright, I would recommend it. This retails for $53, so very expensive, and I think Charlotte Tilbury's brand is all about, you know, luxuriousness and over, you know, not just like expensive products, probably overpriced, but I do think it does give you very luxurious feel, and I really like it, and I got a % off, so I'm not complaining. Alright, last brand, last but not least. Alright, so the last brand I have to mention is Tom Ford. I just recently got these two palettes like literally a few days ago, so I haven't used one of them. And these palettes I got on sale from different sites. One I got from Neiman Marcus, I hope I'm saying that right, for like $44, and then the other one I got from Beautylish, or yeah, I think it was Beautylish, for like 60 something dollars. Beautylish or Beauty Bar? Beautylish, I believe. But anyways, these retail for $88, and these are his quads, the Tom Ford eyeshadow quads. The regular price is $88 for 4 eyeshadows. Again, luxury type of brand. I mean, and Tom Ford is a luxury brand, period. So when you think Tom Ford, you're going to think higher pricing. And so these ones are $88. And so I got two palettes on sale though. I got one for $44 and one for 60 something at two different sites. And I ordered them on different days, but they arrived around the same time. Now these ones are like at the top. I mean, I don't think I can ever pay $88 full price for these because it's just too expensive to me. So I'm going to definitely take advantage of sales like Christmas or summer sales or whatever to go ahead and pick up some more of these. But this one here is, these both are from, I think, a special winter collection or something. This one is Soleil et Lune. Trying to get that French in there. And this one is Soleil Neige. And they're quads. They come with these little brushes inside. This one came in great condition. Trying to get that is not. Okay, there we go. This one came in pretty good condition. There are the 4 shades that are being completely drowned out by the. Okay, hold on. Alright, those are the 4 shades there. You have like this peachy color, or kind of like a brownish. I'm so terrible at colors. Then you have this like whitish, I don't know how to describe it, beige, off-white color, a gray, and a green. 4 shades again. This one I have on my eyes today actually, and it's really pretty. I did see some creasing with these, but I think the colors and like the shimmer and the reflectiveness is very beautiful. Alright, and then the other one I got is Soleil Neige, which is more like a smoky one. Now this one came damaged. Like there was this mirror. There's supposed to be a mirror here, like in the other one. It has a mirror, you can see, reflective. This one, the mirror came completely shattered. There was glass all coming down. Thankfully this had a plastic covering over it, so the glass didn't get into the shadows, but I had to carefully, and some of the glass shards were still stuck because it was glued in here. I had to take and get all of those glass pieces out without cutting myself, which if I cut myself and bleed, I'm out. So that was disappointing. Again, that I don't think it has to do with any of the packaging from the brand or the site that I ordered from, because it was packaged really securely. I mean, there was paper, it was, you know, cushioned really well. I think it was really just threw around so during the delivery process. So that's unfortunate, and it doesn't have a mirror anymore. And during the process of cleaning the glass, somehow I misplaced the brushes, because I was like, let me get everything out and then I can put the brushes back in. But anyways, this one has 4 shades that are, get that light out the way. Yep, like looking like that. You have like that really white one, you have like a bronzy taupe color, you have like a navy, and then you have a black. So great for a smoky eye. And I know the YouTuber I mentioned earlier, Morgan Turner, said this is one of her favorites. I think this might have been in her top 10 when she ranked her Tom Ford quads. And so I was like, let me grab this one. It was on sale for cheap, and yeah, I really like it. Well, actually, I shouldn't say I really like it. I like the way it looks. I haven't used it yet. This is the one I haven't used yet. So I haven't used this one to make a look. Again, I just got these recently, but I did use this one and I liked it. So, I feel like I've been talking forever. Hopefully this video is not too long. So far, just based on first impressions, I would say that the brand I'm liking a lot, again, the 2 brands, I'm going to say 2. The 2 brands I'm liking a lot. One is Natasha De Nonna, because I've had these palettes quite a little bit longer than all the rest, and I've got to play with them more. So these ones I like a little. I mean, this brand I would say has really good products. Again, I haven't tried any of her big palettes though, so this is just from someone that is just starting the luxury journey into more luxury eyeshadows and like luxury products for makeup. And then the next brand I would say is I like so far based on first impressions is Pat McGrath. I really love the special shades in that palette, and I think these 2 as well are really nice. I love the shimmeriness, and this is a nice neutral palette. So those are the 2 that are really impressing me as of right now, and I'm going to try out more of my Tom Ford and Charlotte Tilbury. So that's the end of the video. Hopefully you like this. Are there any luxury brands that you like, that you would recommend, that you think have really awesome products, not just eyeshadow? I think these are the ones I'm going to stick with for now, these brands. But for sure, I want to try out other brands in the future and try out more products from these brands. I just want to go slowly because they are, again, so expensive. And that doesn't mean everybody has to do luxury eyeshadow palettes. Like, I never thought I would be buying $129 palettes. But, again, take advantage of those sales. If you have a sale, why not try it? You might love it. So that's what I'll have to say today. Definitely I want to try, like, in the future, maybe like a Chanel just once, even if it's just one palette, or maybe Dior. Their palettes don't like greatly entice me, but I might want to try one of their palettes. Chantecaille, I hope that's how you say that, is kind of interesting, as well as Rowan. Their eyeshadow quads look really nice, and I think that's how you pronounce it, Rowan, R-O-E-N. But yeah, overall, leave me down in the comments any luxury brands that you like or that you want to try. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and definitely subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you for watching, and stay safe. Adios.